Joining me now from London is Saad Jawad, a professor of political science and a senior fellow at London School of Economics Middle East Centre. Thank you so much for being with us. Just, if you could, just explain to us what's been the main obstacle for the Iraqi forces in terms of retaking Ramadi from ISIL.
Well, there are many obstacles. First, the government did not have well-trained army or armed forces to engage combat with ISIS. The second thing was that there are many strategic points on the way between Baghdad and Ramadi which are still in the hands of ISIL, Fallujah and Haditha as an example. But in the few months prior to this offensive, the Iraqi forces, the Iraqi armed forces, with the help of the American advisors, between two brackets, and the aerial support of the coalition forces, managed to take some parts and strategic parts of Ramadi city, around Ramadi city, and today they are engaged in a battle on the city of Ramadi itself.
Now, the US is now offering military help to fight ISIL, particularly in Ramadi. Now, Prime Minister Abadi had all along been asking for this help from his allies. Why do you think Washington has finally relented to the request?
Well, there are two reasons for that. The first reason is the American forces in Iraq, in the Ain al-Assad base and the other Habaniya base, all around Ramadi, are threatened by ISIL, and the Americans wanted to see the presence of ISIL removed from the city, which is a strategic one and overlooking the main bases in Iraq. The second one is since the Russians have involved themselves heavily in Syria, and they were about to involve themselves in Iraq, were asking for a request from the Iraqi government. The United States refused such a thing, and they wanted to tell the Iraqis, we are better qualified to defend you than the Russians themselves.
Mr. Jawad, I'm afraid we're going to have to leave it there. But thank you so much for your time. Saad Jawad there, Professor of Political Science and a Senior Fellow at London School of Economics.